Hey everyone out here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel. I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope your week was awesome, and actually I hope your two last weeks were awesome, because you didn't get any build from me the last week, and yeah, it's because I had my birthday weekend, so I decided to take a small break from content creating and Sims related stuff, building and stuff. I decided to spend that time with my amazing family. So yeah, so this is after a tiny break, and we are here today gonna build Food Truck Festival number 2. Now it is, well, of course, number 2. It's not that they're serving number 2s in here, not as far as I know, but it's because it's the second time I'm creating some sort of a food truck festival, and it's because the previous one, the first one I made, you really loved it. I think on the gallery you downloaded it over, like, I don't know, over 1,000 and something like that downloads, and the views on YouTube was like, it was insane. It was I think 20,000 views for that video, and it was over 1 week. Yeah, it was over 1 week old. It was almost over 1 year ago. So I decided to create another one, to create something a bit different from the previous one. But if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link to the first one I made in the description down below for you if you want to see that. I believe it's also from the time when I still did some stop motions, so it's a bit different. You're not supposed to, well, you're not gonna see how I made them, and that's actually another reason why I built this one, because you can see exactly what I'm doing, how I do it, and how to build your own some sort of a food trucks, and you know, that's the beauty of speed builds. Another good reason why I do like to create my speed builds as speed builds and not stop motions. But anyway, this build is actually something really awesome. As usual, it's awesome because I just love to say the word awesome. But no, really, this build is really cool because you're gonna have not one, not two, you're gonna have 3. As you can see right now, you're gonna have 3 different type of food trucks. Each truck will be for a different type of food, and the beauty of it is it's a food truck festival. So the whole idea is that your sim can come over here, grab something to eat, gain some weight, and enjoy life. Actually, I do believe that you can also have some events over here. I do not know if you can get married on lots like this, because it is still registered as restaurants. So I'm not quite sure if it's something that you can do, but it is a great place if you ask me. I do think that you can like throw some random events or I don't know, things like that. So just try it, see if it works for you, and I really hope that your Sims will have a great time playing in this lot. Now, the main idea behind this build is actually that I wanted, for those who are following me for a few months at least, you probably noticed that I created a pizzeria and I created burger drive-through restaurant, and that's what I was going in this build. The whole idea is that those trucks belongs to those previous restaurants that I made on the channel, people. That's the whole idea. So basically, those trucks belongs to those restaurants, and they, I don't know, just drove away across the Sims world, parked in this some sort of a trailer park or something, and created that food festival. So you're gonna have some places to sit with your Sims over here and just enjoy a great meal. And 3 of the trucks here, one of them is gonna be from the pizzeria build. Basically, so that truck belongs to that pizzeria. The other truck will be part of the well, it will be the truck from the burger shop. And the third track, which I do believe that you might notice it in the thumbnail, or at least at the beginning of the video, the third track is actually from a restaurant that I haven't made yet. Ooh, so that is some sort of a hint for you for an upcoming restaurant build, or idea that I have in mind that I probably gonna make soon. So yeah, now just as always, some information about this build. We are on a 50 by 50 lot in Oasis Spring. Originally, I believe the land grabbers, right? Land grabber family used to live in here, so I just bulldozed the place. So if you do not mind and you don't really play them or you don't really care, I know they are some sort of a legacy family, but you know you need to sacrifice stuff for awesome builds. So if you are up to it, just do what I did and bulldoze the whole place and place this build over here. Because as you can see, I designed it to kind of fit into those some sort of a already pre-made existence of trees and bushes around a lot, so it will fit the best in this build. It's kind of continuing the original design of the this place. So I don't think that this build will fit in any 50 by 50 lot, and we do have quite a lot of them in the game, but it definitely gonna fit the best in here. So we are on a 50 by 50 in Oasis Spring. I do think this is the best place for this lot, mainly because of the desert theme. I don't think we have, maybe one more desert theme 50 by 50 lot, also in Oasis Spring, I believe, but I don't think it will fit. I think this is the best place for it. It's like out of town, not in the middle of the town. It's just a place for trucks to sit and serve some food, right? So yeah, so those are the numbers. Of course, you can find this build on the gallery for you if you want, and trail files in the description down below for 30 days only, of course. And a few things that I wanted to cover with you in this build. Now, of course, the way you can play it. Unfortunately, I really do not know why we don't have more than only 2 chef stations can be played at the same time. You can only have 2 chefs. I do not know why, and I really hope that they will maybe they will fix it someday, but they only give you the option to play in 2 chef stations at a time. So only 2 trucks can be functional at any time given, but you know, it doesn't really matter because it really depends on the menu that you are creating. Now, because we have 3 different types of tracks that serve 3 different types of food, you just need to make sure that you're creating the right menu. Now, this is the important part about this build, people. If you want it to be authentic, as at least I tried to create it, because we have a sushi or an Asian some sort of food track, which is, by the way, the one that I'm creating right now. Because we have that, you need to create a menu to serve that do contain some of those nigiris and sushis, and maybe you can even apply ramen if you are into the whole like Japanese experience, but you don't have to. But also don't forget to include some stuff like burgers and what the third one? No, of course, pizzas. So all those things supposed to be part of your menu when you're creating this, when you're playing this build. Now, if you do not want to play this build as the owner, now I'm not trying to explain. I will not try to explain the whole, like how you do it, because every time I'm building like restaurants, I kind of explain it. So just watch another video. But you can play it as the owner and a customer. So if you want to play it as the owner, just buy it. If you want to play it as a customer, just buy it with sims that you don't want, set the menu, and then just bring your sims that you do want to hang out in here, and they will just hang out once you are opening the shop, right? So, but a bit more informative, yeah, informative, like description how to run successful restaurant you can find on other videos of mine or other videos on YouTube. But this is like on the tip of the blade. So yeah, that's the whole idea of this build, right? You can play it as the owner, you can play it as a sims that's coming over here. Now, as you can see, I actually use some of my pre-existing or pre-made wheels that I created with, I believe in my previous food truck build, I created them, and then I save them as rooms to the gallery, so I can just use them every time I want. This is actually something I highly recommend for you people to do. If you're creating things that you know that you're gonna use in the future, make sure to save them in a room, and then you will be able to use them just like I did over here. you will be able to use them every time you want and save some time. So if you want to see how I created those wheels, you do need to see the previous food truck that I made. And right now you can see me creating the sign for the Japanese themed truck, or the sushi truck, let's call it. So I used those squared shelving. I think they are from one of the latest game pack called the House or Home Decorator, right, something like that. So I used those square shelving to create the seaweed that kind of wrapping the sushi itself. I really love the idea of using them. I actually tried a few things how to do that, and that was the most realistic one. Some places actually creating them rounded, you know, the sushis, and some places creating them a bit more squarish. So it really depends on the place that you're eating those sushis. Anyway, I really love that, and now you can see that I'm creating the sticks. And you know, this is exactly what I mean when I'm trying to encourage you and inspire you to build. You can see how from combining simple objects, kind of simple, you can create something different, something new, something really awesome. And you just need to really think outside of the box. I really proud of that, some sort of a sign for the truck. Now, I do know that it's not that realistic to have those sticks sticking out from the sign when the like the truck is driving. So let's imagine that every time that they're driving the truck from place to place, they are taking them off and then just connecting them at the place of the parking spot. So yeah, don't be that person who thinks, well, wait a minute, it's not realistic. So let's imagine this is the thing that happens every time, okay? So yeah, and now I'm creating some sort of a nigiri or something like that. I really love it. I gotta tell you that from all the three trucks here, I really cannot decide which one is my favorite. I really love the sushi truck. I just love sushi. And but on the other hand, I really love also hamburgers and pizzas. I think I already stated on the channel that I love pizza to my inner core, if that's a term even. I just love it. And you know what? I want to hear from you. What do you think? What do you like better from all those three options? Do you like pizza better? Do you like sushi? Or do you like hamburgers? Now, yeah, right now you can see me creating the pizza sign, and I'm not really creating it because I'm using the pre-existed one that I made on the pizzeria build. So if you want to see how I created this one, go and check out the pizzeria build. I bet that you're gonna like it. You know what? I can guarantee that you're gonna like it. So go and check that out also. And also you can see that I'm using the pre-made hamburgers that I made on the, I think they are from, I don't think they are from the, yeah, they are from the last time I created some sort of a mobile restaurant, I believe. So yeah, but let's imagine those burgers belongs to the burger driving through or whatever restaurant I made over there. So you can see right now that we got inside of the trucks. We are gonna make them by order, I believe, from the sushi truck, and then the pizzeria truck, and then the burger truck. Now I did try, well, if to be fully honest, when I first thought about the idea of creating them, I wasn't quite sure if I want to create each one of them different, because I said the interior of them is not really relevant to the build itself, because you're not gonna see, they're kind of already small and crowded, and you're not gonna see much what's going on inside. You only need to have the chef station, and I said, what the heck, why not to make them each one basically the same like as the other? And then I said, no, I'm not gonna do that. I did try to create like a different even like layout inside, maybe just a bit, not that much. I think that in the pizzeria one, in the pizza truck, I do have the oven, so I have an extensions of the platforms. So you're gonna see in a bit. I really don't want to spoil the surprise and the things that you're gonna see. And I gotta tell you again, many of the things that I used in here or placed in here are pre-existed one or pre-made one that I used in my previous builds. And you definitely want to go and check them out if you want to know how I made them. The whole idea is to kind of save time when I'm building. So not every time I'm gonna create the same sign that I created in one of my previous builds. I'm gonna use something that I already created and saved it as a room. So if you want to see how I created those signs, the pizza sign, the burgers on top of the trucks, and I believe the pizza oven that you're gonna see in a bit, the traditional pizza oven, you need to go and check out some of my previous video if you missed them. And yeah, right now you can see the pizza oven that I created. Really awesome one. I think I made it in the mall build, the strip mall that I made. I also created some sort of a small pizzeria over there, so I think this pizza oven is from that build. So if you want to know how I did this, you're gonna need to go and check that build also. So yeah, at the end, I really hope that you're gonna enjoy this build. It is a lot of fun to play, and of course it is fully functional. I play tested it, and I hope you're gonna have a great time playing it. Now I gotta tell you that I do hope that my movement and my mouse using during this build or this speed build is not too twitchy or something like that for you, because I actually I bought new keyboard and new mouse, and I still kind of didn't get used to them. They're a bit different from my previous one, and I need to kind of know how to use them. They're more sensitive, they're moving way more faster, although I do have that small click or small thing that you can change that. Anyway, I had to make sure that I managed to build, and it was a bit challenging for me to build with those new keyboard and mouse, although I really love them. They are super flashy with so many lights and stuff like that, and I do have some new keys on the keyboard that's supposed to be related to streaming, stuff like that, which you know, people, that I'm working on it. I still haven't got two of my components for my PC for streaming because of the chip shortage around the world. I still haven't got the chance to get me a good graphic card, and yeah, I'm still working on that. I do hope that I manage to create that PC ready next year, so stay tuned for that, and we will do some streams together, and we're gonna build and we're gonna laugh and gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, in a bit the tour is gonna start, and I really hope that you're gonna enjoy it. Also, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, do not forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new here, if you want to see more of my builds, if you want to learn how to build just like I do over here. And that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, keep that scenes party going for me, enjoy the tour, and I'll see you again, because Architect is signing off.